the red dirt in your mind, not the dirt you're standing on. So it's a portable proposition. And what that portable proposition of the plantation is the following. We cannot trust, love, respect, or identify one another. Your point was brilliant. We ain't know that much about John Kerry, except he had a wife who was outspoken. We didn't know much about John Edwards, except he had a wife who was battling cancer and some kids. But about Barack Obama, we got to know his DNA profile. We got to genetically profile him. And check this out. Yeah, he a light-skinned Negro whose mama's white. But let me tell you what. That ain't nothing but a metaphor for all of us. Because you got white people somewhere in your family. You could be dark as a bark in the park, but you got white folk in your family. You could be light, bright, and almost white. Now, I don't deny that in this country, white supremacy has made us believe that the light, bright, almost white is superior than the dark as a bark in the park. No denial about that. However, that's different than saying if we put Clarence Thomas next to Louis Farrakhan, who you going with? All right, so you could see Louis Farrakhan is much lighter than Clarence Thomas. It can't be about the color of his skin, and it can't be about the quality of his genetic profile. It's about the quality of his blackness, not how black his mama is, or his skin color is, or his genetic profile is. How black are his politics? So we must never make decisions based upon a pigment predicate. Now, I understood your point when you said, look, we're going to vote for him because he's a black man. What you were saying is that let's give this brother an equal chance as we give white folk. Now, we know black folk at our best have never simply said, cause you black, we're going to get down with you. Because Clarence Thomas and Condoleezza Rice, I love them to death, but you know what? I'm not going with them. I'm not down with you, and I'm not going to be in your corner. I'd rather have Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a white woman on the Supreme Court, than Clarence Thomas. Having said that, your point is exactly right. That is to say, we don't even give black attorneys our money. We don't give black people in stores our money. We are black people ourselves, don't give other black people opportunities. We got to stop that, man. We got to learn to love, trust, respect, and engage one another. Do we deal with all black people? No, because some of them are jerks. So we deal with the ones who ain't. But just because you have a bad black experience with one person, we give up on black people. It'll take you 1,500 white folk to mess you over before you start thinking about not dealing with white folk. But let one Negro mess up. Oh, I ain't dealing with black people no more. Don't deal with that black person anymore. Find another one. Maybe you make the wrong choice. So all black people will not be able to get along with all black people. So what's more important is functional solidarity, not altogether unity for everybody, because we ain't going to all be in the same boat. But enough of us have to be in the same boat who represent the interests we have. Look at the presidential race. You got Hillary Clinton running. Her husband was president. George Bush, his daddy was president. For the last 4 presidencies then, or at least 3, you had a Bush, a Clinton, a Bush, and if she gets elected, another Clinton. Wait a minute. I don't care if they're on my side. 2 families can't run this joint for 15, 20 years. Let somebody else up in the house. Why is it that we scrutinize Barack Obama to the degree we do? Well, I don't know if his mama was white. Well, you know what? Some people whose mamas are white do more stuff for black folk than whose mamas are black.